Coach, as we record our program today, you have a busy week, some great competition coming to our community for fans to watch. Go through the week ahead for us.
We host number 1 Broken Arrow today. Last I looked, they were number 6 in the nation. Then we go tomorrow, we host Jinx, who's number 4 in the state, so we'll see top-notch talent, quality teams, well-coached teams that are going to be right there in the thick of things for the state tournament. So like we've told our kids, we have an opportunity here to kind of see where we stack up. We've told the kids, one, we don't back down from competition. We've got to see them in the regionals anyways, because we know 9 out of 10 years we're going to Broken Arrow, Jinx, or Owasso. That's just the way it is. They're the best, and you know, the old adage kind of sounds like a cliche, but if you're going to be one of the better teams around, you got to beat them, and you got to compete with them. So, and unfortunately, just got an email this morning, Southmore canceled our Friday home game. So unfortunately, we're just going to play Monday and Tuesday now. Give us some practice time. I know our prom's this Saturday, so we don't play on prom. And then we come back and we've got 4 or 5 games that next week. 4 or 5 games the last 2 weeks of the regular season going in. So this will be a little bit slower week for us, but we will sure find out a little bit about ourselves and where we're at going into regionals. It's
an interesting 2-game set this week with 2 teams that are probably going to be 1 seeds when it comes to regional selection time. And I know that's still a couple of weeks away, but how important would it be for your team, even winning but playing close against those teams, the respect probably that they would gain for our program and the fact that maybe they don't want to see a Ponca City in a regional? How important is it for you guys not only to be there to try to win, but to play as well as you can?
Oh, it's extremely important. I mean, we don't ever take the field feeling like it's over, we're going to lose. You know, we talk to them all the time. Don't get beat by the bus. Don't see Owasso's bus rolling up and the game's already over because we don't think we have a chance to compete. We talk all the time as a staff. As much as we're playing Broken Arrow tonight, we're playing both teams. The opponent is baseball. And the team that pitches it better, the team that doesn't make defensive mistakes, the team that puts the ball in play, comes up with 2-out hits, that just executes the game of baseball better, generally is going to win. So to us, it's extremely important to play the game of baseball the right way and to lay it all out there, to play as hard as we can and let's see what happens. And you're right. I mean, if we get a win or we compete and it goes well, then I just think it gives us confidence going into that regional tournament, probably at one of those 2 or 3 schools. So. And I'd like to think that Ponca City's got a reputation the last few years as a scrappy, hard-nosed ball club that's not going to roll over and lay down on you, and you're going to have to fight and you're going to have to play well to beat us.
You know, we've talked about this. You said you're darn tired of being a regional 3 or 4 seed, and you'd like to take that next step up, and with a good record right now, with good quality competition, and with a couple of really games that are going to have statewide attention, this would be a good chance for you guys to take that next step.
It is. We've not cracked the top 20 this year. Personally, I think we should be in the top 20. We're not. And this is a chance. And I don't know if that's their explanation or not. We don't worry about it. We don't talk about it with the kids. But I know as a staff, you know, we think we should be, you know, in the 16, 17 range at least. Probably a 2 seed somewhere. But that's the kind of stuff that you can't worry about with your kids. You know, you just got to go play the game right. But you said it. I mean, if we go compete well, obviously it'd be a tremendous win beating a top 10 team in the country and top 5 teams in the state. It really set us up well. So we're certainly going to do everything that we can. We've got Brian Taylor, our number 1, going tonight. We've got Chris Law, our number 2, going tomorrow night. So we've got the right kids on the mound, and we'll just lay it out there and see what happens.
Good luck, Coach. Appreciate your time. Jared Freeman, baseball coach. Go check him out, the Wildcats, as they prepare for regionals with some great action this week here in Ponca City. Coach Freeman, our special guest as we talk Ponca baseball on this week's edition of Coach's Corner.